Two healthcare heavyweights, Humana and Kaiser Permanente, face off. Which one truly puts your health first? On one side, Humana with its vast nationwide network. On the other, Kaiser Permanente, promising coordinated, integrated care. We're cutting through the insurance jargon and diving into what really matters. We'll break it all down category by category, awarding points so you'll know exactly who wins where. And trust me, the final verdict could surprise you. Alright, here, where we're headed, let's pop up a quick mind map. We'll be looking at 5 key categories: cost, coverage and benefits, provider network, customer satisfaction, and digital or virtual care. That way you'll get the full picture, and not just the marketing hype. First up is cost. So if we're talking about Humana, the big win here is their generally lower premiums, especially if you're looking at Medicare Advantage or you just want a really affordable plan. And they have a ton of budget-focused options. Now, yeah, some of their plans can be kinda limited if you go out of network, but overall, if your top priority is keeping costs down, Humana usually comes out ahead. On the other side, Kaiser Permanente, well, it's a little pricier, especially if you don't have an employer plan. But here's something cool. With Kaiser, costs are super predictable and you get a lot of stuff like preventive care for free. So if you hate surprise bills, that's a big plus. Still, in this round, Humana takes the win. Next is coverage and benefits. Humana is huge when it comes to Medicare Advantage. They throw in a lot of extras like dental and vision, which not every company does. But if you're looking for individual ACA plans in some states, they're a bit weaker there. Now, Kaiser, oh man, this is where they shine. They bundle medical, pharmacy, and even mental health all together, and people, especially those who love managed care, rave about how smooth and coordinated everything is. Only downside, you gotta live near a Kaiser hospital or clinic for this to work. But overall, Kaiser walks away with this category. Provider network, so this is kind of a biggie. Humana lets you pick from a really wide national network. They're in most states, so if you travel or if you want lots of freedom, you're probably covered. Of course, quality can be a mixed bag depending on where you are, but you get options. Kaiser, well, they're totally different. Their doctors, their clinics, everything is integrated, so your care is super coordinated. But yeah, big but here it's only in about 8 states plus DC, and you mostly have to use their own facilities. So if you like choices and flexibility, Humana wins this one. Quick fact break: did you know Kaiser Permanente actually started way back in 1945 for shipyard workers during World War II? Bit of a history lesson while you catch your breath. Alright, moving on to customer satisfaction. Humana isn't too shabby. They get competitive reviews, especially for their Medicare Advantage plans, but outside that, you get some hit-or-miss service, honestly. Now Kaiser, this is kinda wild. They regularly top the charts for customer satisfaction. Seriously, JD Power, NCQA, all that, they crush it. Patients really like how coordinated their system is, even if you might get stuck waiting a bit longer in some regions. So this one definitely goes to Kaiser. Let's talk digital and virtual care, because honestly, are we even living in 2024 if we're not seeing our doctors on a phone? Humana's got good telehealth and they're building out apps and digital stuff, but it really depends on your plan and where you live. Some states works great, others, meh. Now Kaiser, this is next level. Their mobile app, their virtual appointments, digital prescription management. If you like managing your health from your couch in your pajamas, you'll love this. The one catch is you need to be a Kaiser member, obviously, but for digital care, they absolutely take the win. Okay, let's take a quick look at how these two stack up when you put all the categories side by side. You'll see there are strengths and weak spots on both sides. Humana's got the edge in network and cost, Kaiser kills it in coordinated care and customer experience. This really highlights just how different their approaches are. Alright, so here's my final take. If you're a cost-conscious senior or you want a super flexible, widespread network, Humana is probably gonna fit you best. But if you're in one of the regions where Kaiser operates and you're big on seamless, all-in-one healthcare with killer digital tools, absolutely check them out. It's not about one being flat-out better, it's about which style fits you. Cool. If you found this helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more honest healthcare comparisons like this one. See you in the next video.